Good afternoon sa lahat ng Summoners. I am PGS.
And I'm Jay.
You're watching the Pro Gaming Series 2014 Summer Season and match ngayon laban sa pagitan ng Team IPT at ng Team ng Diamond. So bago ang lahat, explain muna natin ang nangyari ba't nagkaroon tayo ng delays. So
Yes.
Jay?
Alright, so basically, nasa rules naman natin sa PGS that teams have to be ready and online at least 30 minutes before the game. By 5 p.m., any team that is not complete and online will be late. Considered late yon. So may penalty lang sila pag late pero matutuloy po yung laban. Pero any team who exceed the 15-minute late grace period will forfeit their game. So apparently, for some unfortunate circumstances from IPT, hindi sila umabot sa 5:15 quota and they forfeit the first game.
Yes, so sa lahat ng mga kaibigan, para maging mas maiksi yung ating explanation dito, natalo na po ng isang laban ngayon ng team ng IPT. So, 1 win ahead na ang team ng Diamond for today's matches. Pero bago ang lahat, ngayon ay second game na natin, Diamond versus IPT. So, bago ang lahat, let's proceed muna sa ating mga rankings for the Pro Gaming Series 2014 Summer Season.
Ayan, so right now, you can see here that Diamond has already played a total of 7 games, including that first game that they won by forfeiture, and they've earned 5 points already. Manila Eagles are still on top. They played a total of 4 games, earning them 6 points. Wargas have only played 2 games. They have acquired 3 points so far. Mineski have played 4 games with only 1 point, and both IPT and Pacific don't have any points yet.
Yes. At kung mapapansin nyo, 7 na ang games played ng Diamond. Gaya na sinabi namin kanina, nanalo na sila sa first game natin between the IPT and Diamond. So, let's proceed na mga kaibigan sa ating drafting ngayong araw na ito. Match between IPT versus the Diamond. First ban for Team Diamond dito. Listen, for IPT, they banned out Sidra and Gale.
Yes, alright. So on the blue side, nung game 1, dapat si Team Diamond ang dapat nasa blue side. Pero since this game 2, IPT will be on the blue side while Team Diamond will be on the red side. Ayun, so second ban coming out from IPT is the Kale ban, and Team Diamond decided to ban out Yasu from IPT. Now, I expecting probably a Fiddlesticks ban from IPT as their last ban, but no, they decided to ban out Lulu instead. A very strong pick. Looks like IPT have no plans of picking up Lulu themselves, and this gives a prime opportunity for Diamond Shura to pick up his favorite support champion, Fiddlesticks.
We all know kung gaano ka-effective si Lulu in the top lane, also in the mid lane, for the lineup of Team Diamond dito, if ever sila yung kukunin. Not to mention, Nage also used Lulu for the past few games na meron sila dito sa ating PGS. So, they are aware, IPT is aware na kung ano yung magiging playstyle dito for Nage in the mid lane to go against the Shadow. So, they banned out Yasuo and Gragas dito. They banned out a champion that could go for the jungle na si Lee Sin. We have Yasuo for the top lane or the mid lane dito, especially for Light in the mid lane. So sa lahat ng nagtataka mga kaibigan, kung mapapansin nyo, medyo wala sa arrangement ng team ng IPT dito. So I think magkakaroon sila ng mga swap-swap ng kanilang mga champions na lang later on. It's medyo kulang pa lang yung kanilang mga champion ngayon. However, for Team Diamond, first pick is Shura goes for a Fiddlesticks once again.
Yes, and looks like Diamond Meme will go for a Jarvan. I think he'll probably lock this in. I think IPT have something prepared this though. Maybe the reason why they banned out Nage and allow the Shura to pick up the Fiddlesticks, sure they have a game plan to counter the playstyle of Team Diamond. So we'll have to see what Team IPT has in store for Team Diamond today.
Jarvan pick for Team Diamond dito for Meme most probably. And we all know kung ano yung playstyle ni Meme dito. More on the dive in champion composition for usually yung mga ginagamit niya. Like ito si Jarvan, champion like si Vi, champion like si Elise na meron pang dive in talaga.
Speaking of Vi, I would have probably went for Vi instead in the jungle to hold down Kassadin from escaping. Kasi
well, yun ang isang
si Jarvan
champion na pinaka-counter talaga.
Yeah, because Jarvan could try to trap him, but Kassadin has 2 escapes, Flash and Riftwalk, and unlike Vi can definitely lock down the Kassadin much more effectively than the Jarvan.
It's actually good response coming from Team IPT dito. Getting Elise and Morgana for their champion. Well, as you can see, gaya na sinabi mo kanina, once na gumamit ng Cataclysm si Meme dito, merong Riftwalk coming from Fear or for Kassadin dito na kaya niya mag-disengage sa mga teamfight na mangyayari later on. Same with Elise champion dito na kaya gamitin yung kanyang rappel para makapag-disengage siya. So as you can see, with the Morgana pick for their lineup dito, less knock-up na mangyayari coming from Jarvan, and also syempre yung any skills na mga galing from the members of Diamond dito is medyo mababawasan. We all know kung ano yung spell shield, o ano yung magiging effect ng kanyang spell shield dito. So at least a champion like Morgana can stop the crowd control or the burst damage na mabibigay ng members of Diamond dito. And I think isa pang bagay na kayang gawin ni Morgana dito ay syempre yung kanyang Soul Shackle.
Alright, so yun nga. And looks like Diamond already only have their top laner left to pick out here. And of course, IPT hasn't showed who their top laner will be as well. Definitely, Diamond Ethan will have his pick of top laner against whoever IPT picks right now. So, AD carry being decided right now by IPT, and as well as most likely the top lane as well. So, yun nga. So, most likely we'll expect the Morgana, of course, to be the support for IPT here. Maybe a Draven being picked up for IPT Fear. We know IPT Fear really loves to use Draven. Irelia, a nice champion to use here.
Ooh.
And Tristana, not bad pickups from IPT if they decide to lock it in. Very old school lineup actually coming from IPT, except for the Elise.
Mukhang nagiging ganito yung klase na lineup na alam natin lahat na to stay away sa Cataclysm na magagawa dito ni Jarvan. They have the rocket jump coming from Tristana dito para makapag-disengage siya. We all know kung ano yung potential dito ni Irelia every time na gagamitin yung kanyang skills dito, like yung kanyang E para makapag-disengage din. So, at this point of time, I think Meme or Jarvan is somehow medyo useless na siya at this point of time. Pero since, pwede naman na it's all about the timing naman
in his early game, kung okay yung mga ganks na, he can still cause a big impact. And look at Diamond Shura again.
This is the third
showing
time
out his lucky Timo with that smiling face looking at him, saying, "Oh, you're gonna win today, and let's see if this lucky charm will work for them in this particular game."
Kaya nga ba nila? Well, let's see kung ano gagawin ng lineup ngayon ng Team Diamond. Looking at their picks at this point of time, we have Fiddlesticks, we have Jarvan, Ziggs, and Caitlyn. At pinag-iisipan nila kung sino yung magiging possible na top laner nila for the lineup of Team Diamond. For Team IPT naman, we have Kassadin.
Wait a minute. There we go. Oh, Lissandra. This would be very interesting. A top lane Lissandra. This is very unconventional. Double AP, top and mid lane. Could it be a jungler though? No, I really doubt it.
I think Lissandra would go for the top lane dito. Medyo usual naman talaga siya. Actually, she is viable in the top lane kasi yung kanya passive skill dito na every time I think around 8 seconds yata or 10 seconds na nawawala yung kanyang mana usage sa isang skill na gagamitin niya. So in terms of harassing in the top lane dito, and I think for the top lane, yes, kaya na sinabi natin, we have na itong top lane na si Irelia. So against a champion like si Lissandra dito, kailangan niyang kumuha ng sobrang laking distansya against kay Irelia. Kasi alam natin lahat ng mga melee champion against a ranged champion, ang kanilang chance lang to win against a champion like an AP dito, like ito si Lissandra, ay kapag nakalapit sila. Kapag si Yasuo naman against sa Lulu, kailangan niyang gamitin yung kanyang E. Kapag si Yasuo rin at si Nidalee, kailangan niyang makalapit ng sobra before he can dish out so much damage. So, yun ang magiging mangyayari dito. Ethan in the top lane, kailangan niya dumistansya ng sobra against his opponent na si Hero. So, we'll see kung ano magiging lineup, magiging strategy nila dito to go against the Team IPT.
Yes, alright. So, alright. yeah, all that information is very useful. But while we're waiting for the game to start, let's talk about our sponsor. Of course, who brought to us some features on how we can load RP even when we can't go out of the house.
So, ayan mga summoners, if ever na gusto mong bumili ng RP or gusto mong bumili ng champion pero wala kang RP dito, pero meron kang load at ikaw ay smart TNT and Sol cellular subscriber. Syempre bago ang lahat, just visit events.gamix.ph and then choose the game you are playing. We are playing League of Legends. After mo piliin yung League of Legends, choose the credential denomination you want. After mo piliin yung credential denomination na gusto mo, halimbawa gusto mo ng 50, 100, 200, depende sa'yo yan, enter your mobile number. Then after mo ilagay yung mobile number mo, you will receive a confirmation code. Siyempre, may code ka ma-receive sa phone mo after mo ilagay yung mobile number mo. Then after that, send it to 3161 kung ikaw ay smart at TNT. Kung ikaw naman ay isang Sun subscriber, send it to 2354. So, ganoon lang kadali mga kaibigan, ma-receive mo na kagad yung ipins mo from GameX.
That's right. Thank you very much, GameX, for that wonderful feature. We'd also like to thank our other sponsors, of course, Razer for our gaming peripherals, and of course, Philips for our monitors.
Yes, habang hinihintay natin ang ating 1 minute delay or 3 minutes delay sa ating game ngayon for our spectator mode, gusto ko lang pasalamatan lahat ng mga summoners na nanonood ngayong araw na ito for our Pro Gaming since 2014 summer season. Lahat ngayon, syempre sa ating ngayon, medyo iba. Chill time, iba nagpapahinga tomorrow, may pasok na naman tayo.
Monday back to work na naman, back to school and everything. So, of course, we really appreciate everybody who does find time to still watch the PGS. Of course, we still have more action coming next week. We still have the GPL from Wednesday to Friday from 6 to 10 p.m. And of course, the PGS next weekend as well from 5 to 7 p.m. Saturday and
Gusto
Sunday.
rin namin pasalamatan syempre ang nag-provide ng aming mga hoodies ngayon.
Yes.
Ang 3P Customs. Maraming salamat. I think yung kanilang fan page dito, facebook.com/3pcustoms. So sa lahat ng mga gustong bumili ng mga t-shirts or gusto magpagawa rin, punta lang kayo doon and you can contact them sa kanilang fan page. And syempre, about sa ating Watch and Win, JX, mo naman sa ating mga summoners.
Yes, of course, we still have Watch and Win today. Another group. Also, just to let you guys know, those who did share the Facebook sign on the webpage will receive some IP boost as well. It will be you will be contacted via Facebook. Make sure you're able to receive messages from strangers because we might not be able to send you contact you to inform you that you are one of those few who got selected randomly from the shares. But and of course, for those who are watching, meron pa rin kayong chance mag-win. Of course, the main reason why we have the Watch and Win. So all you have to do is watch our games every Saturday and Sunday, and coach will randomly appear at the bottom of the screen where the items of the champions are normally are seen, and there'll be about 5 or 6 codes. I'm not really sure the exact amount. And all you have to do is log into your League of Legends client and click on the shop icon, and then the shop of course will open. Click on the lowest tab on the lower left rather, and then lalabas doon yung promotional code. Doon nyo po ilalagay yung code.
Yes, usually lumalabas yung mga codes dito if ever nagkaroon ng mga magagandang events during the game, like getting the first blood, getting the first tier turrets, getting the turrets dito, also getting the dragon and the baron. So ganun lang mga kaibigan, stay tuned lang kayo, lagi lang kayong sumubaybay ng mabuti at manood, intindihin ang game, hindi lamang para sa code, kundi syempre para may matutunan din tayo sa ating solo queue or if ever na maglalaro tayo sa ating League of Legends. So mga kaibigan, looking at the lineup, we have IPT versus the Diamond. For the top lane, we have Hero na si ang kanyang gagamitin ngayon si Irelia. We have Kaigo for the jungle, Light for the mid lane, we have the AD carry na si Fear, and Shadow for the support role. For Team Diamond naman, we have Ethan for the top lane, we have jungle na si Meme, we have Nage for the mid lane, Evan for the AD carry, we have Shura for the support role. Kung mapapansin nyo, sinabi na namin to before, we have 3 members from Team Diamond na magkakapatid. Sila ay yung top, mid, at yung support, AD carry role ng kanilang team dito. So, as you can see, Jay, this is going to be a very interesting match. Sobrang nagugulat tayo sa performance ng Diamond recently. Sobrang ganda ng performance nila. Sobrang nakakabigla yung mga ginagawa nila sa ating PGS. So, tignan natin kung ano yung mga possible na mangyari ngayon, knowing na yung IPT ay medyo nag-struggle sa kanilang team play.
Yes, alright. So, yun nga. IPT, basically there's a slight pause of course before the game continues. Medyo, I think they're still adjusting some of their settings of the game before game resumes, and making sure everybody, of course, has connected properly into the game.
Yes.
Now, looking at the lineup of both teams, like I said a while ago, IPT have a very old school type of lineup here. They do have Irelia, Tristana. Probably the newest champion that you would be seeing here is, of course, the Elise, who's been dominating very well in the jungle in a lot of matches. Coming from a Team Diamond here, they did go for this unusual lineup here. They basically have a double mage strategy here with Lissandra in the top lane and Ziggs in the mid lane. Now, this type of lineup is very strong, but also a very high risk, high reward type of lineup. Now, if they are unable to execute it properly, IPT should have no problem really picking up the victory for this game. But if Team Diamond can get ahead really early and deny IPT a lot of their objectives, then Team Diamond will probably go in for the win. And of course, Diamond Shura on Fiddlesticks, we know how good he is on that champion. He always has to play with that Fiddlesticks, and this is something Team Diamond really need desperately, especially against the top team right now, which is IPT.
Yes, I think for Team IPT dito, as you can see, they have champions na maraming crowd control skill. But the only problem here ay yung crowd control skills na yun, the stunts na meron sila, ay more on single target only. Pero meron silang soul shackle na magagaling from Shadow, pero it's all about how he will execute it very well. Looking at the lineup of Team Diamond dito, they have the knock up from Meme, they have the disable coming from Ethan, pwede rin niya gamitin yung kanyang W once na mag-initiate siya dito. We have the trap from Evan, we have the fear from Shura. So more on, ang lineup ng Diamond dito, mix lineup. They have the crowd control and they have the initiation champion composition dito. They have a champions na hindi kailangan pumasok to dish out so much damage. And for team ng IPT naman, like the usual, we have a champion na pang dive in, we have Casadin, we have Irelia, and they have Fear dito na hindi kailangan lumapit para magkaroon ng team fight or para magbigay ng sobrang pressure against your opponent. It's all about how they will execute the team fight. And syempre, nakadepende nito kung paano sila mananalo sa laning phase. Knowing Team IPT ngayon, medyo nagiging uso na sa kanila or talagang ina-adapt nila yung nakukuha nilang strategy na nakikita nila sa GPL, yung 4-1-0 lineup dito, the body system. So kung gagawin nila yon, since they have Tristana, more on, mas mabilis sila makakapag-push ng lane dito. So we'll see kung ano mangyayari for Diamond. I doubt na magkakaroon sila ng ganitong klase ng lineup, like the body system. But since they have Caitlyn, possible, and Fear as well. Fear from Fiddlesticks dito.
Yeah, and looking at what the Team Diamond, looking at their wards right now, very defensive wards ang ginawa nila. You can see they have wards on all their buffs here. They will proceed with the blue buff first. IPT do have a few wards as well na medyo nag-expire na yung blue buff wards nila. The only ward left is the deep ward into the red blue buff of Team Diamond. And of course, Kaigu will go for his red buff first. Ayun na, he picks up his red buff while Team Diamond Meme picks up his own blue buff as well. Alright, so medyo nagsimula na yung bakbakan dito sa mid lane. You can see IPT Light and Nagi exchanging a few little blows here in the mid lane. A bomb not landing onto Light here. And of course, since IPT Light's ball, of course, is able to is a targeted spell, he won't miss those two shots.
Alam mo, maganda dito sa Fiddlesticks Shura, no? Is sobrang lakas yung kanyang poke damage dito, yung using yung kanyang wind or yung dark wind niya or yung third skin niya. So si Fear is struggling so much in the bottom lane with that skill alone. And knowing Shura, ang kanyang minamax talaga ay yung dark wind muna and then yung kanyang Fear. So wala siyang life drain dito. And that is the advantage na meron siya in the bottom lane. Nahihirapan na mag-sustain yung champions like si Fear or si Shadow dito or any AD carry na lalaban against a Fiddlesticks. Kasi nga, every time na ginagamit niya yung kanyang Dark Wind, yung mana na nagagamit niya dito ay nare-regen din niya kaagad. And as you can see, ang kanyang item dito ay yung support. Yes, the gold income item na Spell Thieves Edge. So, mas malaki yung AP niya compared to any champion dito na nagsusupport.
He picks up gold every time he uses his spell on the hero. So it works very well with the Fiddlestick as well. Alright, as like you mentioned a while ago, Lissandra is a very good champion that can harass in the top lane there. And has a lot of crowd control as well. Of course, he has to be careful against Irelia since Irelia has a built-in tenacity which can lower the crowd control being provided by Lissandra. And of course, pag nag-gank like ito, si Jarvan, it looks like he plans to gank Irelia. I don't think they can pick up a kill there. Jarvan would have better luck in the mid lane as Castle is very low right now. Nagi is a bit
Here
of
comes the
trouble here.
food mga kaibigan from Kaigo. Connected to Nugget dito. He was ignited. Ginamit ang kanyang heal flash out in the bush. However, Kaigo diving in. And it's a first blood for team of IPT dito. Shura in the bottom lane. Got caught with that dark binding from Shadow dito. Nice disengage coming from the members of Diamond in the bottom lane. It's a 1-0 score this point of time. First blood goes team of IPT. In the top lane, I think it's a good decision for team the Diamond dito to use Lissandra against an Irelia. Kasi, alam mo yun, once na mag-initiate si Irelia dito, meron siyang W to, well, para mag-follow up ng kanyang skills dito at para mapigilan si Irelia sa pagpasok ng sobrang deep against an AP champion na si Lissandra. Pero, at this point of time, he have to go back para mag-restock ng kanyang item at mag-regen ng kanyang HP. Ito ang problema sa kanya. Sobrang mana-hungry champion niya. Sobrang, sa pagbigay niya ng poke damage dito, kahit meron siyang passive skill, ang bilis na ubos ng kanyang mana.
That's right. Even with the passive. And looks like IPT Kaigo gets disconnected. The game will have to be paused for a while. And let's see what will happen to that. Of course, IPT Fear will be taking damage from Eban there. You can see there that naka-full charge na yung attack ni Eban there on the built over Peacemaker. And looks like Jarvan might even come in to pick up a kill. Let's see how this turns out.
Yes, so a good ganks coming from Kaigo dito in the mid lane, securing a kill for Nage. He burned his two summoner spells, that flash, and syempre yung kanyang heal dito. So for the next few skirmishes in the mid lane, medyo mahihirapan siyang mag-secure ng kanyang sarili dito. But since meron siyang rubber ducky duck duck or yung kanyang Snitchel or yung second skill niya dito, kaya niya makapag-disengage na mabilisan against his opponent. Pero, take note, may have to gank the mid lane dito while hindi pa nag-level 6 si Light. Kasi once na mag-level 6 si Light, yung kanyang Rift Talk, for sure, he can surely disengage anytime he wants in the mid lane. And yes, we are resuming the game. We are back to the game, mga kaibigan.
Yes. Alright, I actually wonder if Kasin will stick with the AP build. Of course, it's possible that Kasin will actually go AD now with some of the item changes to the new item, the Essence Weaver, allowing him to heal his mana back, which is a really good item, of course. We'll have to see if anybody plans to do that in the near future. Right now, the bottom lane of Team Diamond is quite well here. Hero engaging onto Lissandra. Lissandra taking a lot of damage, a lot of return damage, also going back to IPT Hero there, but IPT Hero quite tanky there and a lot of HP even with that Doran shield as well.
Yes, thank you for correcting Mr. Molkor. Satchel pala. Snitchel. As you see,
A summoner has
ayan,
disconnected.
disconnect na naman na isang member from IPT dito. So 1-0 score this point of time. Pero as you see, 300 gold difference lang. And in the laning phase, medyo pantay-pantay sila dito, getting their CS. And the reason why hindi ganun na nagkakalayo yung kanilang gold difference dito is because back and forth yung kanilang CS advantage dito. In the bottom lane, we have Caitlyn na merong 18 CS ahead siya against Tristana. And with the help of Shura dito, giving so much poke damage, ito yung advantage na meron sila. But the thing is, Shadow could do something like to protect Fear dito using his spell shield para syempre mag-survive si Fear na bottom lane dito. And ito ang mahirap. Sobrang naaharas sila. Sobrang nahihirapan sila mag-engage sa laban na ito. Makapag-farm ng maayos si Fear. As you see, 20 CS pa lang siya against sa 38 CS dito. So, kailangan nila maging sobrang aggressive. Once na makapag-recall or once na mag-restock ng item si Fear dito, regen his HP, kailangan pagbalik nila dito, they will initiate the team fight. Sila dapat yung mauuna, hindi nila hahayaan na magtagal yung laning phase dito at sinasalo lamang yung damage output para sa kanya. And we are back to the game, mga kaibigan. I think IPT in the bottom lane ay sobrang nag-struggle dito. Sa top lane naman, mga kaibigan, Hero versus Ethan. Pretty much a good decision. I mean, a good job for the Ethan dito, winning against an Irelia.
Yeah, actually, the CS is pretty even in the top lane here. Actually, Irelia now taking the lead here, even with the minions being pushed against the tower. And looks like Kaigo in the minimap, you can see pings are coming out.
Ooh, here comes the rappel, mga kaibigan, for Evan dito. Kaigo used his first skill. Kugun missed that from Kaigo dito. So that gave Team IPT the advantage para makabawi sa laban na ito. I think, kapag ganito yung mga sitwasyon na ganito nakalayo yung minion, it could have been better kung mag-recall ka na to restock your items and syempre mag-regen ng HP dito. And once na makabalik ka na, you can surely win against your opponent dahil you are ahead sa item advantage na meron ka.
Yes, I agree with you, GG Spear. And looks like Evan is playing very dangerously here. One Dark Binding. Oh, gets
Dark
caught by
Binding
it.
connected to Evan dito. He still have his exhaust. Evan versus Shadow. May heal pa siya dito. Support versus the AD carry. He have his flashes for Shadow. A good heal coming from Fear dito. And Evan will go down in the mid lane. In the bottom lane.
Yes, and just like I said, very risky play coming from Evan there. And sadly, it doesn't pay off for him. IPT picking up another kill for themselves. Definitely IPT here will be very happy with that kill. Shura is in the bottom lane now. He will continue to try to slow down the push being done by IPT here, but this is going to be very dangerous. Philosophy is a very strong support champion, but can't really sustain very well by himself. So
Like what I've said kanina, sana umuwi na lang siya and then i-restock his item and at least makapag-regenerate ang kanyang HP dito.
Yeah, and level 6 na rin yung dalawang mid laners. IPT Light going in hard onto Nage. A lot of return damage from Nage. Nage, of course, has 2 Doran's ring while Kassadin already has the tear and the flash.
Alam mo, Jay, at this point of time, sa current meta, Ziggs is one of the most powerful AP lane. I'm AP mid carry, ah. Kasi, well, bukod sa meron tayong Nidalee, meron tayong Kassadin, sobrang ganda nung kanyang AoE damage eh.
Yeah.
And actually, halos lahat ng skills niya ay AoE dito. So, he still have yung kanyang satchel charge dito pang at least crowd control. And it can be used to disengage in a teamfight na mangyayari later on.
Yeah, and Diamond Meme actually on Jarvan hasn't really provided much impact in this game yet. He hasn't picked up any assists and hasn't really had any big ganks here yet coming from any lane here. So IPT will have to will continue to pull the lead. I'm surprised IPT Shadow didn't use his Black Shield to walk over those traps there. He could have prevented a little damage, and another Dark Wind coming from Shura there, landing on both members of IPT here in the bottom lane. Dark Binding landing onto Shura again.
Connected to Shura dito.
Shadow doing pretty well on that Morgana today here, landing those Dark Binding quite consistently so far. And even baiting that kill a while ago that here picks up.
Ooh, once again mga kaibigan, Dark Binding to Shura dito. Shadow taking so much damage to have that Soul Shackle. 2 champion mga kaibigan tinamaan dito. Here comes the Mega Imperium Buff. And that secured another kill. It's the one nag-shade the bottom lane. And here comes Meme. Nagi as well. Fear takes so much damage and he will go down. A good teleport coming from Ethan. And a rotation for that dragon. First dragon of the game will go to Team Diamond.
Yeah, and looks like I think Kaiku is aware with it. Probably gonna attempt a smite kill here. No, he won't. Looks like Team Diamond will pick up the dragon without any problem. IPT Light was able to push his mid lane against the tower, so he will be able to deny a few minions away from Ziggs here, giving him the CS advantage and an item advantage as well. He already picks up a decently large rod here, which will give him a ton of damage with that AP.
Yes, but actually that dash in the bottom lane gave Team Diamond the advantage here. And also they got the dragon, but we'll see kung ano mangyayari later on sa game na to, since medyo nakakabawi ang Team Diamond sa mga turn of events in the bottom lane. So I think it's a bad idea for Fear kanina to dive in. I mean, I think siguro nabigla siya dito since wala naman silang vision kanina.
Yeah, actually even Evan made a mistake going way too close to Morgana. There was very unnecessary. You could easily shoot him from a safety range distance there, but he did not do that. So sadly, he does get taken down. Of course, Ziggs picks up the kill there.
Ooh,
Dark Banding
Shura
lightning
mga
onto
kaibigan,
Shura.
taking so much damage. Here comes the ultimate from Fear dito, and Shura will go down. An exhaust has been burned from Shadow dito.
And it looks like that is the game plan of IPT against
Ooh, Light mga kaibigan. Ethan taking so much damage and ignite from Light dito. And then have to disengage. Meron pa siyang ultimate skill, but that won't be able to save him here in the top lane. Good response coming from Neme dito. That's a kill. Another kill. So far, it's a 1-1 in the top lane dito. But 5-3 scores, point of time, 200 gold difference. And with this turret, I think lalaki to for team ng IPT. And that gave them another advantage sa laban na to, securing the first tier here in the bottom lane. So medyo wala nang, hindi na ganun kalaki yung control nila sa mapa dito in the bottom lane. At medyo mahihirapan si Evan na makapag-farm ng maayos with that turret being destroyed. And I think it's about time to at least 2 rotation coming from the IPT dito para at least masulit nila yung pagkuha kagad ng first tier here in the bottom lane.
Yes, so it looks like IPT having a nice gold advantage here of almost 1k right now. Team Diamond are struggling a little bit in the early game. IPT doing a good job of picking up the first tower as well, giving them a slightly superior map control so far.
Yes, Diamond controlling the bottom lane dito. So it's a good idea to control the lane since yun nga, mabipilit ang mag-rotate yung kalaban mo na AD carry dito to the mid lane instead of farming the bottom lane dito kasi wala nang umabot sa kanya minions sobrang tagal before those minions will reach him.
Yeah, IPT Shadow landing, putting a ward there. He does spot.
Ooh, Dark Binding connecting to Shuro once again and Light will clean up the mess here in the mid lane mga kaibigan. The jungle dito and Shuro will go down. Nice response coming from the members of IPT dito. Light picking up a kill doon sa jungle.
Yeah, and you can see Ethan trying to bully here. Hero very healthy though, low only in mana here. IPT here working on that tower right now. Takes a little damage from the tower and actually tanking all the damage coming from the minions here. He does have already Blade of the Ruined King here. Surprisingly, I was quite surprised he did pick up the Blade of the Ruined King here. I thought he'd probably go for a Bloodthirster instead, but we'll have to see how this plays out here.
Actually, ganda ng playstyle ng IPT After nila makuha yung first tier dito, sobrang sinusulit nila yung kanilang map control. As you can see, ito yung vision ngayon ng Diamond at ito ang vision na meron ng team ng IPT. So, most probably to secure the blue buff and also to gank the bottom lane frequently.
And they're basically killing that side of the jungle from Team Diamond. Diamond unable to go there safely anymore. Shura will probably spot that pick ward. Yes, he does. Kaigu does already pick up another red buff for himself. The gold lead is still quite small at the moment. Team Diamond doing very well in terms of CS here. You can see that the Dragons also another thing that was able to give them a nice lead here. Hence, they were able to respond with 1 tower in the top lane.
1 minute 40 seconds left bago mabuhay ang ating next Dragon of the game. And hindi nila kiniklear tong
yeah, I know, right? Kinda weird. IPT Hero,
possibly they're not aware. Here comes Meme mga kaibigan from the backline. Hero diving in. For it, and dito he still have his slash and teleport as well. He can disengage dito kung pipilitin niya. But I don't think it's a good idea since alam nilang lahat na medyo sure na naman siyang mamamatay doon. Here comes the ultimate skill from Shura dito. Diamond Nagi will go to the mid lane. A good exchange coming from the IPT dito. It's a 2 for 1 actually. But that gave the advantage. I mean, yung team fight na yun ay napunta sa team ng Diamond dahil nga I think in the mid lane dito, good rotation coming from IPT. They will go for the second tier dito. Fear taking so much damage mga kaibigan. Here comes the Soul Shackle from the backline. A good response coming from the Diamond dito. Here comes the Dark Wind from Shura. Evan, free hit mga kaibigan. Dark Binding stops Evan in the mid lane dito.
Yeah, sloppy movement coming from both teams there, no? Everybody getting picked off in unusual positions here. Shadow clearing out a ward in the mid lane there. He does have vision of both Shura and I believe Evan recalling back to base here. So it looks like Shadow will also return back to base and pick up a few more items. The goal is actually dead even at this point in time with all those skill exchanges. IPT leading with 1 tower and 1 kill at the moment, but the first dragon that Diamond still covers any losses in those pickups.
Alam mo Jay, ang napapansin ko sa team play ng Diamond, no? They're more on focusing talaga sa pag-responde sa kanilang teammate.
Yeah, and actually,
so yun yung maganda sa kanila eh.
Look at Team Diamond, they have a lot of assists around the board. They have a total of 8, 10, 12 assists, while Team IPT only have 7 at the moment.
So yun talaga ang mapapansin mo sa kanila. It's all about how they will respond or how they will help their comrade dito sa mga mangyayaring team fight. Mukhang magkakaroon ng clash dito mga kaibigan in the Dragon. Fear still hitting that Dragon dito. Comrade, here comes Light mga kaibigan, diving in the Dark Binding. At least managed to save some of the spells coming from the members of IPT dito. And here comes the stuns mga kaibigan from Diamond. Ethan diving in. Here comes Meme as well. Use that cataclysm here. Will pick up a kill dito. No! Arabel from Kaiku. One exchange. He was shut down. 2 champion from Nagi dito.
What are they doing?
Ang 3 champion mga kaibigan for team of IPT. I mean Diamond, sorry. 2 for 4 exchange. A good exchange coming from the Diamond.
Oh, IPT not going anywhere. And that satchel
He jumped
charge.
in sa champion doon. But I think
That's an ace for Team Diamond there.
actually medyo well, he had no
Like I
choice
said,
doon.
the fight was very messy. They've been playing, both teams have been playing very messy. Unexpected initiations from both teams. Diamond Eban picking up the dragon for Team Diamond. This is Diamond's first significant gold lead here. It's about 2.2 or about 2 point something K gold lead for Team Diamond. And
You could just see the replay dito kung mapapansin nyo kanina. I think ang naging pinaka-problema kanina ng IPT is they were struggling very hard when to initiate. Kasa din jumping in dito, though na-protect naman siya ng spell shield eh. Pero ang nangyari doon kasi, after niya mag-dive in, nakagbigay siya ng enough poke damage dito, but lahat ng focus ng Team Diamond ay napunta sa kanya. And then nung nakalayo na siya ng konti dito, mapipilitang pumasok ang team ng IPD kasi nga, nabigyan na sobrang damage si Light dito. So, after niya mag-disengage, IPT decided to go in, and after nila mag-go in dito, nagkaroon na ng palitan. Diamond has the advantage dito kasi si Ethan nanggaling sa likod.
yeah, and just in case you guys are looking for codes, there are some codes on the screen right now. So don't forget to open your client right away so that you guys can enter those codes in the promo code zone. Alright, blue buff being stolen once again by IPT. Let's see if Team Diamond can hold on to their blue buff. You can see it's gonna be a smite ward, smited by Jarvan there. And it looks like IPT will get away quite safely. A while ago in the Dragon, I feel like they were trying to bait, I think, Team Diamond to engage, and they got really sloppy from both teams. And another thing about the Dragon fight was only IPT here was really the one attacking the Dragon. He wasn't getting really much any help from Irelia or IPT Hero, which I feel like he should have been doing it as well as Kaigu here on the Spider. So, ayun na. So, back into the game. Red buff being pinged by IPT. I guess they're signaling IPT Fear to pick up the red buff for himself. Eban doing a really good job, but being very greedy in this game. Going 4-2-5 so far. I think he's just really baiting out IPT Light on the Kashidan here, but it looks like Meme gets spotted here by Shadow here. They do have a ward there, a pink ward there. They also are aware that the ward is there. Smite is used by Meme, so he should pick it up, no problem. Alright, another sweeper there being used. Oh, what's Meme doing? This is very dangerous position.
Oh, here goes Dark Binding. I mean, sorry, spell shield dito. Dark Binding connected to Meme. Shadow still have his Soul Shackle dito. First here in the top lane will go down. Light mga kaibigan from the back line. Diving in dito kay Evan. Evan taking so much damage. Ipok mga kaibigan. Shura just in time. Responded in the bottom lane.
He was actually baiting. He was baiting. He was there the whole time. He was waiting for Kaigu to go all in there. And after Janix's ultimate, of course, did the cleanup.
Daki-dak-dak mga kaibigan in the top lane. Mega Inferno Bubble. Clean up the mess. In the top lane. Hero as well. Ay naiiwan dito. But against 3 champion, will be able to disengage dito sa laban na
his
ito.
tenacity working his wonders right now. Using the
Sobrang
minions,
sulit mga kaibigan.
trying to dash away. Mang habulan to no matagal, no? Kasi Hero.
While Fierce pushing the mid lane.
Yes.
Ooh, IPT
But
Hero
IPT
flashing out.
Ayun, habulan pa rin until now. IPT Hero might be able to get away from here if Fear is able to push them back.
Shura, mabukuha! Just in time you use that ultimate
ko.
skill. Nice base style coming from Fear dito. A buster shot here in the jungle. Hindi umabot yung kanyang Dragon Strike doon.
So after about almost a minute of chasing, IPT Hero finally escapes the wrath of three champions coming from Team Diamond. Dark Binding
Nice
line
timing,
to
for Fear
Diamond
kanina.
Meme. Yeah.
Just in time, ginamit niya yung kanyang buster shot dito. So, hindi umabot yung Fear na skill ni Shura. Ooh, God,
Good job from Diamond Meme knocking out the first tier third in the mid lane. They definitely need that very much, especially since they already lost 2 towers in the mid lane. If I were them, they'd probably try to continue pushing you down here in the mid lane and get another one for themselves. The kills are in favor of Team Diamond right now from 9 to 13, but the tower advantage is still in IPT's side. Alright.
Medyo napapansin natin ngayon na nahihirapan ng team ng IPT dito na mag-responde sa ganitong klaseng performance na ginagawa ng Diamond dito. Sobrang nalalockdown sila. And ayun nga, ayun isa mong napapansin ko talaga dito is yung responde na nagagaling sa Diamond. Sobrang smooth no pag backup nila na ginagawa. And with Lissandra, sobrang nag-fit to sa lineup nila. Kasi sobrang dami nilang pang-lock eh. They have Jarvan dito, they have the Cataclysm, they have the ultimate skill from Lissandra, and onti na lang ay mabubuo na niya yung kanyang Zhonya's Hourglass. And ang magiging problema nila dito ay kapag tumama ang isang Dark Binding from Shadow, tuloy-tuloy na niya. Tuloy-tuloy na sila mag-follow up ng skills dito. So, that would give Team Diamond a disadvantage sa mangyayari teamfight if ever na mag-connect lahat ng Dark Binding from Shadow.
Yeah. Alright, so looking at the score right now, you can see a hero trying to clear out the ward there. Some damage coming from Eban. Avoid that dark.
Here comes Rubber Ducky here in the mid lane. Ang laki talaga ng tulong ng ng spell shield.
Really big changes for spell shield. And wards being pinged about all over the map. There is a pink ward there. Jarvan, as usual, being the front liner for Team Diamond here, will be able to find a clear out this ward here using his passive shield. I think Dragon is up.
Third Dragon has respawned, and Diamond securing the third Dragon of the game, while Team IPT is setting up the pace, mga kaibigan. Ginamit ang kanyang spell, Dark Binding dito, but it didn't connect to any champion from Team IP Diamond. Here comes the Hokun to stop Meme and the other members of Team Diamond getting that Dragon. They're stalling the game, mga kaibigan, habang sinasalo ng Team Diamond ang damage from
IPT
that
Fear is
Dragon.
gonna push the mid lane while they're stalling here. You can see they're gonna just go for a straight mid push here while Diamond forcing this Dragon here. They're not aware yet. I don't think they're aware. They're still so focused on this Dragon here, and Tristan has pushed the minion wave.
And they will secure this Dragon, mga kaibigan. A good smite from Meme dito. Here comes the Mega Inferno bomb. IPT Hero taking so much damage and he will go down. One chopping, mga kaibigan. It's a double kill coming from Nagi dito. Kaiku will go down as well. And a triple kill for Nage. Ace in the hole will end up the life of Kaiku dito.
Wow, everybody going down here. Looks like they're gonna try to chase
A
Cassidy
3-4-4 and actually a Dragon as well for team ng IPT. Diamond, sorry.
I think Cassidy will probably rotate to the mid lane and try to push this minion wave. And Eban has his eyes set on the bottom lane, so this is a very dangerous trade-off here. But looks like Cassidy will decide not to continue the push in the mid lane. He'll probably try to get his own blue buff before going back to base.
Medyo medyo nahihirapan talaga ang team ng IPT dito. And I think the reason why they're struggling so much is because in terms of the objective na meron ng team ng Diamond dito, alam nila na yung pagkuha nila ng objective dito, they have the advantage. They have enough vision dito. Mapapansin mo na ito yung vision ngayon ng team IPT. So they have at least one ward here, they have a ward here as well, they have a ward here as well. So meron silang pang-aggressive na ward placement. At ito ang vision ng team ng Diamond. So I think yun yung isang reason kung bakit na-secure na naman nila yung third Dragon of the game. So for the next team fights na mangyayari dito, siguro mas marami pang vision for team ng IPT, in my opinion, or might as well as get the second threat agad in the bottom lane.
Alright, so looks like Evan Meme tried to engage onto IPT Light there. A nice rift right in time before getting caught by the knockup of the Damash standard combo here. This composition of IPT, of Team Diamond rather, is very good for pushing towers, but with the pressure that Tristana is providing in the top lane, they decide not to continue the push.
Actually, ang maganda sa IPT naman ngayon is yung kaya nila mag-split push Tristana,
Oh, Kai's going down really low.
There, but Jacob's teleport mga kaibigan. Nakadaklism from Meme dito to secure hero. Here is the mid lane. Napakagrabe. Ang kunat niya sobra. Sonya Sorga sa spin popped out mga kaibigan. By the two AP carries by the members of Diamond and IPT as well. Wow, that damage output from Evan.
Yes, galit
That
na galit
red
siya.
buff. Naturally, the Blade of the Ruin King, Infinity Edge, can surely secure a kill dito kung sino matamaan ng kahit isang crowd control lang sa kanilang members. 12-18 score, 6,000 gold difference in favor of Diamond. Wow, napakalaki.
Yes. I'm actually not very happy with those changes on the Blade of the Ruin King. No, only 10% lifesteal now compared to the 12 before. Even before, it wasn't really that much, but the changes to it really made it a little bit more weaker than what it used to be.
Pero I think ang isang maganda lang dito is nagmura na siya compared to any other item. So ngayon yung mga AD carries natin nahihirapang mag-decide kung if they will get the Bloodthirster ba or they will get the Blade of the Ruin King. Pero alam mo, napapansin ko, Jay, ngayon mas nagiging maganda yung Blade of the Ruin King or mas maraming AD carries ang nagpe-prefer ng Blade of the Ruin King instead of getting the Bloodthirster. Siguro after nung nawala yung kanyang stock dito, ang natitira na lang kanya lifesteal, nawala na rin yung kanyang
Increased lifesteal as
yes.
well.
So ngayon, yung maganda na sa kanya is nag-i-stack nga ng sumusobra yung HP mo dito or nagkakaroon ka ng shield. Depende rin sa level mo. So mas malaki yung level mo, mas malaki yung shield mo in the early team fight.
Yes. It's really good for when you're ahead, no? When you do the Bloodthirster, kasi yun nga, yung extra HP dun, parang nakakasalo yun ng at least 1 or 2 skills sometimes.
Ooh, Kaigo mga kaibigan, tumama ang fear from Shura dito. Kaigo taking so much damage. Here comes the ultimate kill from Ethan as well. Rappel from Kaigo and the flash out. Shura, here comes the dark binding. But wow, that Mega Inferno bomb from Nagi dito. Cataclysm is up from Meme. He can use that Cataclysm. Diamond Ethan uses double skill, W dito, or second skill niya.
And Ethan actually forcing out that sauce coming from Morgana here. Team Diamond are at the Baron. I think IPT will not challenge this Baron anymore and try to go for the mid lane. But this Baron is going down really fast. I feel like IPT
is very risky for Team Diamond dito. They have Irelia here. IPT have Irelia here to stop them from recalling back home. While the other members of Team IPT is pushing the third tier dito. And it's about time mga kaibigan. I think magkakaroon dito ng deciding clash. Shura, merong home guard dito. IPT fear ay na-fear. So, he have to use that heal. Ginamit na kanya Raka dyan para mapag-disengage. Wow! A good Cataclysm na ipit si Fear dito. And he can't disengage. Legendary na si Evan dito. 12-20 score. Another kill for their team. A Baron as well. 20 seconds left before the 4th Dragon of the game respawn.
Yeah, I think Diamond, Evan, and Meme are just gonna go back to mid to buy some items. They're probably all gonna push mid lane most likely. They do have the Baron buff, they do have a strong advantage in pushing right now. And they also have a kill advantage, just huge kill advantage. And over 7k gold read right now.
$12.20 score, 30 minute na, almost 30 minute na. And 4 Dragons na game na spawn. And I think, once na makuha nila to, lalo mag-discover yung kanilang item, it's going to be very hard for team ng IPT para maka-recover sila sa laban na to.
Alright, IPT are still not yet out of this game though. The game is still pretty close. They do have a tower advantage over Team Diamond here, 5-4 right now. The gold advantage of Team Diamond mostly come from the objective end of those skills they have over IPT. IPT is starting to work a little bit better as a team fight, but yun nga, mukhang mas superior lang talaga yung composition ng Team Diamond right now. Like I said, basta makalamang ang Team Diamond and they can hold on to it, they have a good chance of winning this game. IPT, of course, all their champions are solid pickups for themselves, but it really comes down to how they are able to execute it. Like you saw, Tristana did everything he can to escape the wrath of Team Diamond, even using his butter shot this game, but it wasn't enough. And I feel like if probably they banned out Diamond Shura's Fiddle Stick, they would have a much easier time winning this game.
And I think, yun nga, ang isa pang napapansin kong reason dito is because in terms of crowd control, IPT only have around the single target crowd control lang. And they are lacking sa burst damage na kaya nilang ibigay. They only have glide dito, so possible na naman nag-glide dito. Mag-repoke, yes, repoke, use his E, use Null Spear dito. Ooh, IPT Hero diving in. Wow, what a good ultimate kill from Shura dito. He used that Zonya just in time. Here comes the Cataclysm. Hero will go down. But a good dive in mga kaibigan for Shura dito. Shura goes down. 1 exchange. 2 for 1 exchange mga kaibigan. He got the inhibitor turret. And inhibitor will go down as well here in the mid lane. A good response coming from the members of Diamond dito. Especially for Shura. Sobrang
yeah, they're actually in a very dangerous position right now. They're trying to push the bottom tower.
Evan mga kaibigan, he got exhausted. And it died as well. Shutdown for Light dito. A good rotation coming from their team. Going for the second tier turret here in the bottom lane. And that turret will go down as well.
Yeah, Evan actually getting shut down there. Big win for Team IPT here. If you look at the CS actually, almost all the members of IPT are winning in CS against their counterparts. Both the top, the mid lane, and even the AD carry of IPT have a superior gold advantage due to CS. That's why the gold isn't that big for Team Diamond, even though they have a very huge tower and kill advantage over IPT.
And yun nga, kasi nga yung isang reason dito is because IPT is more on nakafocus talaga ng sobra sa pagkuha or pag-secure ng kanilang objective dito or doing a split push. The IPT, tinatry nila gumawa ng split push dito while the other members of Team Diamond ay nakafocus sa pagtulong sa kanilang teammates dito in terms of killing a champion. So they have the advantage sa CS. I mean, IPT have the advantage sa CS while Diamond have the advantage sa assist na meron sila sa laban na to.
Yeah, actually IPT reminds me a little bit of the TPA back in Season 2 na kahit paminsan natatalo sila sa kills and in terms of towers, lamang na lamang sila sa CS, and this is how they normally come back into games. Let's see if Team IPT can somehow do the same here in this game. Alright, so it looks like Team Diamond has decided to go for the top lane this time around. The last outer third of IPT is standing in the top lane. All of them are grouped together. Of course, their AD carry is still not yet there. So they have to be a little bit careful.
IPT Hero mga kaibigan diving in here in the top lane dito. So with that, the Banshee Spill and yung kanyang, yung spell shield na gagaling kanina kay Shadow is giving him enough sustained power in the top lane dito.
Ayan na, nandun si Evan para mag-free hit from a reach here. Yes,
to
be careful
Shura.
yan and nag-engage in the light
Here
here.
comes the ultimate kill mga kaibigan. A good knock-up coming from Meme dito. At the Cataclysm as well. Here comes the Zonya's Arglass for Shura. The champion from the members of IPT will go down here. As well as second, third, here in the top 8. Diamond decided to go for a super push here in the top lane instead of going for the mid lane. And
IPT Light
getting the
hiding.
Nexus.
IPT Light hiding behind the wall right there. He puts down a ward there. I think Team Diamond might have spotted it, but
He can kill at least one champion dito before
Yes.
going down. Or at least Evan. Once again, ginamit yung
Yan na, pumasok na.
Ooh!
not close enough though and doesn't engage to anybody. IPT here going very aggressive onto Meme. Meme might go down here. No, he does get away there.
That shield for Meme dito with the Hex Drinker. So, for 20 seconds, 25 seconds left to be specific kung mabuhay ang ating second battle of the game. Though sobrang kulat dito ni Irelia, no, it's not enough to at least survive the damage output na meron ng team ng Diamond. And as you can see, yes, sa pagiging tanke niya, siya lamang yung natitira sa mga teamfight or at least siya lang yung sumasaro ng sobrang damage na binibigay ng Diamond dito. IPT Fear mga kaibigan, Shura! Nag-castle mo sila dito, here comes the Fear. And have to go back dito. Diamond, Evan, good first damage time from Evan dito.
Nag-heal pa! Whoa! Talagang
A jump
hinahabol
from
si Evan,
here. Evan will go down. You still have the rocket jump. Nag-reset mga kaibigan. And 2 champion from Team IPT will go down. Kaigo will go down as well. 3-4-1 for Evan alone. They have to sacrifice 3 champion dito. 16-29 score. Very impressive play from Diamond.
Yeah, and Evan definitely being focused really hard by IPT right now. Like you said, the exchange was not worth it. That's the first time I've seen that charge being used very effectively, stopping all 3 champions at their track. And then Inhibitor picks up again for Team Diamond. Diamond working on this game very very well planned so far. And right now, Diamond has a huge gold advantage na. Almost about 14,000 in favor of Team Diamond. IPT are on the defense right now. They have to wait for the Inhibitor to respawn before they can do anything. So this might give the 4th dragon of the game. Is that right? 4th dragon of the game.
Actually, this is the 5th.
The 5th dragon of the game for Team Diamond.
So, 4 na nakuha ng Diamond dito. So, if ever na makuha nila yun ito, going to be the 5th dragon of the game. And yes, 5th dragon of the game goes to the Diamond once again. And with that Iceborne Gauntlet, it's kind of decent to see a Jarvan that will go for this item dito. But still very effective actually. Once na maggamit yung kanyang Cataclysm and then nakapag-lock siya ng at least 3 champion, lahat sila ay na-slow nung kanyang Iceborne Gauntlet dito. And actually a good mechanics talaga for Evan, no?
Yeah. And Evan's ready.
It was kind of surprising to see Evan doing so much plays ng mga recent matches nila dito.
Yeah, Evan actually item lock. Oh, what's Evan doing? That's a very, very dangerous thing to do. Kaya-kaya niya naman dyan gawin yan, pero if ever anybody from IPT...
Wow, that was surprising actually. Evan, soloing the Baron kanina, nagawa niya pakalahati ng buhay ng Baron. And here comes to take the damage output from the Baron dito, and then we got the first Baron of the game, and the second Baron of the game.
So I think this is it actually. Team Diamond's probably gonna go for the end right now. They have everything they need. They have the gold advantage, the tower advantage, the items, and of course the Baron buff. Pretty much there's nothing else for them to do. I'm surprised they're even still going for the bottom tower. They could actually just go down the middle lane and end this game right now, but they decide to let the minions do it for them while they force a distraction here in the bottom lane.
So ayan mga kaibigan, mapapansin nyo, sa item na meron si Evan dito, you can do a semi-half solo dragon. Baron, sorry. Mapapansin mo na pakalahati niya na mag-isa lang siya without the help of Shura dito. So they're getting the first, the inhibitor turret. Ang Cataclysm coming from Jarvan dito. Here comes the Mega Inferno Mapapansin, dishing out too much damage against the opponent dito. 4 members of Team IPT mga kaibigan. 2 champion goes down. They're about to get the inhibitor. Is in the hole. End up life of 2 champion teams. I mean, of life of Fear. And double kill for Evan. Hero diving in. Here comes the E for Ethan dito. And that next will go down as well. A good job. Very impressive team play coming from Team Diamond. Congratulations winning the game against the IPT.
Wow, this is definitely Diamond season to go for, no? Second week in a row, they're in the top first position again after the second week, picking up another 2 victories over IPT. Of course, the first one was due to IPT's poor feature due to their some issues they had a while ago.
Yes, let's proceed sa ating match stats for today. IPT versus the Diamond. I think one of the best thing that Team Diamond na ginawa nila dito is yung naging playstyle nila kung saan halos lahat ng member nila kapag may nakikita silang, halimbawa si IPT, Shadow, and the Hero, or si Fear ay nag-chase ng isang champion dito, they will respond to it and at least help their comrades. So, while the other members of Team IPT ay nagpupush na ibang lanes, nandito ang ibang members of Diamond to kill a champion dito. And IPT, to win this game, they have to pick up a champion first before engaging a team fight. At least siguro kahit si Shura lang ang makuha nila, they can surely win the upcoming team fights dito. But halos lahat ng laban, kung mapapansin mo Jay, ay clash.
Yes.
It's a 5v5 clash lagi.
Alright, so again, congratulations to Team Diamond for picking up their another victory for themselves. You can see there that they really had a very dominative team fight there, and was able to pick another win for themselves. So ayan, so that's about it for today. We only had one match day due to the forfeiture of the first game. So that puts Diamond again at the top of the standings with Manila Eagles right behind them. Of course, we have a few reminders. Of course, we have Rampage 2014 coming very soon. That'll be on August. Tickets are still available in our office from until July 19. Of course, it's Monday to Saturday rather, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. And of course, there's a lunch break between 1 to 2:30 p.m. So if you haven't purchased your premium or normal ticket or regular ticket, there's still time to purchase those tickets now.
Yes, so sa lahat ng mga summoners, maraming salamat sa mga nanood ngayong araw na ito. You are watching the Pro Gaming Series 2014, the summer season. I'm Spear.
And I'm Jay.
Kita tayo ulit this coming Wednesday for our GPL and laban sa ating mga PH teams for the GPL. We have Wargads and IPT. Kita tayo ulit next week.
Oh, one more thing before we go, I'd just like to thank again all our viewers and of course our moderators and of course our operator Dave here for doing a really good job today.
Yes, thank you very much and have a good night sa lahat. Tomorrow is a Monday. So,
yes, and one more thing nga pala, I should remember nga pala, since it's the weekend and of course bukas may pasok ka na and gusto niyo pala may mga sale na yun eh. We have the World Cup skins, right? That just came out. So if you haven't purchased those and you don't have any GG Spear, what can we do about that?
Dagdag ko lang, meron pa tayong isang bagong icon dito na pwede mong bilhin for 35 RP. So ayan, if ever nawalan ka ng RP dito, gusto mong bumili ng skin, gusto mong bumili ng champion pero wala ka ng RP. Meron tayong feature from GameX, tinatawag natin na ipins na pwede kang mag-load via pwede kang mag-load ng RP via load na meron ka if ikaw ay Smart, TNT or Sun. So bago ang lahat, just visit ipins.gamix.ph and then choose the game you are playing. You are playing League of Legends. And then after that, pili mo League of Legends, choose the credential denomination you want. 50, 100, 200, depende sa'yo yan. And then enter your mobile number. Talagay mo na yung number mo doon and you will receive the confirmation code. After mo ma-receive yung confirmation code, send it to 3161 kung ikaw ay Smart or TNT. At kung ikaw naman ay Sun, send it to 2354. So, ganoon lang kadali mga kaibigan. Ma-receive mo na kagad yung RP mo para sa iyong account at ganoon lang kadali yun.
Yes, alright. Thank you very much again, Smart and GameX for that. Of course, we also like to thank our other sponsors, Razer. And Philips. And also, me and GG Spear would like to thank Trippy Custom for our custom jacket. Thank you very much.
Facebook.com/TrippyCustoms. Nandiyan lahat. Sino kontakin for t-shirt or a hoodie, depende sa inyo yan.
Alright,
again, mga kaibigan, thank you very much for watching. You're watching the Pro Gaming Series 2014, the summer season. I'm Spear.
And I'm Jay.
Kita tayo ulit next week. Have a good night and have a have a good bukas may pasok na naman. So, hopefully mag-enjoy kayo tomorrow. Have a good night.